My name is Teresa Zarnicki. I am doing partner reading and my lesson is Reading Together, Movers and Stayers. Okay, class, today we're going to do partner reading. Partner reading is when we are a team. It consists of two people, and those two people form a team, and that team is created so that as a partnership, you become better readers. So it's important that the two of you work together to help each other become that better reader. I have already paired you up today, and I have assigned one partner who will be the mover, and I have one partner who will be the stayer. Now, when I give your name later on, the movers will go over and find their stayer partner, and then you will be partners. But there's not going to be any complaining. I've already partnered you up, and your partner is your teammate, and your team will work together to help each other become better readers. I want to go over a few rules that are written on our poster, and our posters are going to stay on our wall throughout the year to help us remember our partner reading rules, and also our feedback strategies that we're going to learn today as well. So I want to go over the rules that are written on our poster here about our partner reading. Let's read this together. Talk only to your partner. Talk only about what you are reading. Talk in a low voice. Cooperate with your partner. And try your best. Very good. So these are our rules when it comes to partner reading. We will use these throughout the year, and if I happen to be walking around and maybe, let's say, Brian needs to be reminded about rule number 2, I may say, hey Brian, can you give me what partner rule number 2 is? And Brian would say, talk about what we are reading. So this will be our source to follow as we are partner reading. When you are partner reading, one is going to be the coach. When we have a team, we have a coach and we have the player. Well, on this team, we're going to have a coach and a reader. So while the other is doing the reading, one will be doing the coaching. Then when you switch, the other will be coaching and the other will be doing the reading. Does everybody understand this? Yes. So everyone will be a coach and everyone will be a reader. Very good. Now, when we are the coach, it's important to give accurate and correct feedback to the reader. So when you're reading aloud, you will sometimes make mistakes. It's okay, because sometimes I even make mistakes when I'm reading to you, right? Yeah, no one is perfect. We all make mistakes. Coaches are responsible for listening for and correcting any mistakes that their partner may be making. The reader may make a mistake, and it's important for the coach to hear that. I'm going to hand out right now a sample reading to you, and it is called, everybody's getting one, it's called The Moon. And today we're going to be using this as I am teaching you how to do the corrective feedback, and also it will be when I get you into your reading partner groups, you will use this reading material to read together as well. So there are special ways to fix a mistake, and I will show you what I want you to do when you're the coach and your partner, the reader, makes a mistake. There are 4 kinds of mistakes to listen for. So one kind of mistake is when the reader says the wrong word, a word that is different from what is printed. So follow along on your papers as I read the sentence of the story, The Moon. Listen for the word that I say wrong. The moon goes around the earth. This is called an orbit. The Sam side of the moon always faces the earth. What word did I say wrong? Yes, I said Sam instead of same. Okay, now I want to show you how to do the corrective feedback. If the student says the wrong word and does not self-correct, within 4 seconds, you, the coach, must immediately point to the word on the sheet and say, "Stop. You said the wrong word. The word is same." As a coach, you then say, "What is the word?" And they'll say, "Same." And you'll say, "Good. Now read the sentence again." And the reader will read the sentence again, saying the correct word, same, instead of Sam. I have also made posters and sheets with all the correct feedbacks. This way, while we're learning what to say as a coach, we can use our resources to help us. I will say it again, then you, the coaches, will say it. "Stop. You said the wrong word. The word is same." What is the word? Same. Good. Now read the sentence again. Very good. You self-corrected very well. We are going to practice this as a class. I will be the reader and you will be the coach. Follow along as I read aloud. The moon is dry land that has millions of craters with rocks and dust. What, as coaches, are we going to say? Yes, you're going to say, "Stop. You said the wrong word." Stop. You said the wrong word. The word is craters. Very good. Another kind of mistake when the reader gets stuck on a word for more than 4 seconds. So follow along as I read aloud the next sentence from our story. When you're doing the 4 seconds, count quietly to your head. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I have not self-corrected, then it's important for you to make that correction to see if I figured out the word. So here we go. Ready? We're on our moon, the story, the next sentence. The moon is a dry land that has millions of craters. Did I get stuck on a word for more than 4 seconds? Yes. Yes, I did, didn't I? So, if a reader gets stuck on a word for more than 4 seconds, the coach should immediately point to the word and say the word is craters. Then, as the coach, you should say, "What is the word?" Crater. Then you, the coach, should say, "Good. Now read the sentence again." And that's right here. I will say it again, and then you, coaches, will say it. The word is crater. Good. Now read the sentence again. Very good. Does everybody understand what we're doing? Does everybody understand the corrections and what we're looking for? Okay, let's practice. I'll be the reader, excuse me, and you'll be the coach. Follow along as I read aloud the next sentence in our story, The Moon. The surface of the moon is covered with about 2 inches of dust. Yes, you did very well correcting. You said the word is inches. What is the word? Inches. Good. Now read the sentence again. You guys did very well with correcting me. Another kind of mistake is when the reader skips a word. Follow along as I read aloud the next sentence. Listen for the word that I skip. The moon has no air or atmosphere around it. It does stay at comfortable and warm like the earth. Did I skip a word? What word did I skip? Not. Yes, very good. So, if the reader does not self-correct, the coach needs to say, stop, you skipped a word, read the sentence again. I will say it again, then you, the coaches, will say it. Stop, you skipped a word, read the sentence again. Very good. So let's practice. I'll be the reader and you'll be the coach. Follow along as I read aloud the next sentence. The temperature on the moon is a negative 170 degrees at night, which is very cold, but oh, I'm sorry, class. See, I made a mistake. We are going to start over. And with that, it's okay if we make mistakes, right? We just have to start over and try again. So here we go. The temperature on the moon is a negative 170 degrees at night. It is very cold, but it is 265 during the day, which is very hot. Yes, you said stop. You skipped a word. Read the sentence again. Very good. Another kind of mistake is when the reader adds an extra word. Follow along as I read aloud the next sentence. Listen for the extra word that I added. The hottest temperature on Earth is about 130 degrees, so the big moon can get over twice as hot. What word did I add? Yes, I added the word big. It doesn't say big moon, does it? If a reader adds an extra word and doesn't self-correct, the coach should immediately say, stop, you've added a word, an extra word, read the sentence again. I will say it again, and then you, the coaches, will say it. Stop, you added an extra word, read the sentence again. Very good. Let's practice. I'll be the reader and you'll be the coach. Follow along as I read aloud the sentence. Again from our story, The Moon. It's the next one. The moon is silent. There is no wind and rain or any other type of weather on the moon. Yes, you told me to stop, that I added an extra word, and you told me to read the sentence again. That is the correct feedback. Very good. I will now pair you up, and you will use the story that you have, The Moon, that I've already handed out. And you and your partner are going to, once I get you formed, then you're going to read paragraph by paragraph, in which that means the reader will read the paragraph and the coach will coach. Then when you switch, the reader will read that same paragraph and the coach will coach. And then you'll go to the next paragraph and you'll both read the paragraphs. Okay? So, the partners who are the movers will be the reader first. And the stayers will be the coaches. Then, the coaches will read the same paragraph and the other partner will be the reader. Does everybody understand? Good. So I'm going to say the first name, and that person will be the mover. I will say the partner name, and the mover will go over to the partner. The partner who moved will read first. Okay? So remember, we'll be reading paragraph by paragraph. That means each of you will read the same paragraph before moving to the next paragraph. Okay, my first team is Brian, and he is my mover. And he's also my first reader. So Brian, your partner is Tracy. Tracy is the stayer, so Brian's going to go over to Tracy, and she will be the coach first. So Brian, go over where Tracy is. Okay. Now, we're not going to start until I have everyone partnered up. Okay, everyone has their partner. Everybody knows I need everybody who's the movers to raise your hands. Very good. And my stayers, raise your hands. Very good. So who were my first readers? The movers. Yes, the movers are our first readers. And who were my first coaches? Yes. Yes, the stayers are my first coaches. Okay, before we get started, I want to remind you of our partner reading rules. So let's talk about them. We're only going to talking only to your partner. Talk about what we are reading. Talk in a low voice. Cooperate with our partner. And the most important, we're going to try our best. You're going to try your best. Very good. Class, we will be practicing this together as an entire class this week as we're learning how to give corrective feedback as coaches and practice our reading. Next week, we will break into two groups. And when one group is doing partner reading, the other group will be doing guided reading with me. But for this week, we will practice as an entire group, perfecting our coaching and reading skills. You guys did a great job today, and we will review the different mistakes that can be made, what our rules are, and who our partners are. So now let's line up for class. Thank you.